Hello Aeternum and welcome to KOTT News, Aeternum's #1 source for news, and this is the War Report. Dynamic change in the history of Aeternum last night as the zealots of Lick the Crit capture the keys and acquire Great House status on the island. KOTT news crews had an opportunity to speak with the new governor immediately after the fight. Congratulations on your victory out here in the Cutlass Keys. Your first victory, as I understand it, as a company, making it an official Great House. How do you feel about your accomplishment?
We feel pretty good about it. For the longest time, we've been wanting to get some territory, and I think we're going to start going on a warpath here shortly. There's a bit too much purple on the map, if you ask me. Right now, we need to get some balance back into the Great Eldorado.
Oh, seeking to expand from here. Where do you think you might go next?
We're not too sure yet. We got a couple of locations in mind.
Are you going to be taking care of the hamlet here? It's known to fall into disrepair from time to time. Can we trust you to take care of it?
Yeah, we're hoping here within the next day. Have everything upgraded back to the way things used to be before it fell into disrepair.
Is there anyone you might like to compliment on their performance out there on the battlefield tonight?
Yeah, I'd like to, first off, all of the company members that had showed up and participated, they did a good job in the war tonight, and I think they all did great. A personal shout out to Calamity Corps with Failharder as their governor. They showed up and they filled in a few of those merch slots that were needed. They did a good job, I personally like to thank Oak for not dying the most for once in group content that we were on. That was a real pleasure to see him not dying all the time too. Personal shout out to all the healers that we had show up. They did a really good job keeping everybody alive in the fight. It just kept us going. I just want to say to all the naysayers out there, especially our old governor, true to the game, who had personally told us we would never own territory in this game, that like the Crit's on a warpath, and we're here to get rid of all of this purple plague that's taking control.
An unfortunate breach in Weaver's Fen last night has city infrastructure suffering in key areas. Citizens interested in assisting in hamlet repairs are encouraged to stop by the mission boards outside of City Hall. For the daywalkers of the island, there are still plenty of refining and crafting stations in the central corridor. But that doesn't mean you shouldn't show up to participate in this evening's corruption invasion response across 40% of the island. Another submission for simulated fantasy combat resolution tonight, brought to you by LARPco. Remember, if it isn't LARPco, it's cardboard. With special thanks to the Craft Services crew. If you'd like to support KOTT News, Patreon is currently the best way. Another early evening affair between the marauders of Rapid Flow assailing the syndicate members of Boo T Hunters for control of the barely controllable Restless Shore. After getting knocked out in their last appearance against the champs, Rapid Flow heads out to get in their roadwork on the sea-misted beaches of the Eastern Archipelago. Booty Hunters recovering from their encounter in the Southern Keys last night, but with limited distractions comes renewed focus as they fight to hold on to the precarious regional territory. Be sure to tune in for complete coverage and reactions from the citizens tonight at 11. Until then, this has been War Correspondent JChalant, KOTT News.